Hello, all you beautiful Splinterlanders out there. I am Damour. This is the Weekend Challenge, and I'm joined by my beautiful co-hosts, the wonderful Mr. Stash himself, Lorkus. Hello. Bakuoni.
Hello, hello.
And of course, Unitmaster for the first time. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Bobcar in the house and 8 hours a day. Let's go. Our tournament has officially got 69 players checked in. So that's quite a 70 players, almost 70. That's decent. Definitely some names I recognize. Round one has officially started. I am going to choose a qualifier pair. In this case, it's going to be Josie ACL and
I see some names.
And Come Get Some. Bakuoni, why don't you go through our list of contestants in the meantime while I get these games lined up.
For everyone. We have.
Just the whole list.
The whole list.
The whole, yeah.
Okay, we have Small Circle, Come Get Some, Splinter Stocks, Liz 64, Mega Kyodai Banrai, Tom Riddle, our usual contestant, Run. Let's see, Bob Carr, Wingsmith, Zandroid, DQ, Tavo, I have no idea how to say that, Ani Boy, Amateur, Deathlithic, the name keeps going back up, Satch, Dragon Master, Metagar, Zandroid 64. Oh, is that the same accounts?
Possibly. I have had suspicions in the past of people maybe submitting 2 accounts and playing 2 accounts. If you're able to do that, I guess good for you.
I am so glad you asked Baku to do that instead of me. I would have done so much worse on those pronunciations, man.
Really?
Look, some of these names are really hard to say, and I don't know how to say them either.
I would have ruined it. Baku sounds like a pro over there.
But I'm loving the Baku's take on it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And we have Domicile, Kamikaze, Subteki, Dark Bakshi, Dojo, Shaw, Night Sage, Hercules, Willbinder, Dark Fantasy, Falinus, Crus, RSVP, Lord Sev, Naibo, Dreba, Dave the Great, Life Skills, Zombies, Zabosuki, Orange Crush, Wednesday, Splinteroo, Jaffa, Smart Start, Monsters Tamer, Doctor. Let's see, where am I to?
Domisu.
Lord Frost. The activity thing keeps pulling the name thing up.
I think that's good enough. There's a whole string of names there that I recognize.
Still a lot of names.
As
You're
players.
The one that asked the man to say all the names.
I did, and I realize now that perhaps it was a little bit too much of a task. I usually only start jumping into the list at about 32. When there's like 32 left to go. But well done, Bakuoni. That was pretty impressive.
Well done, Baku.
Thank you.
So I have our first match up for display. The second one has not yet happened. So I'm waiting on that, but I suppose we can watch the first one in the meantime. So let me review the screen so as not to spoil stuff. I'm trying to be like professional like Rogue. I'm not as good as what he is at this, but we'll try our best not to spoil things.
It says it's 100% for that top one, so I'm assuming that's pretty good.
Yeah, so the percentages you're seeing, this is a new feature courtesy of Splinter Tools.
Yeah, I think Rogue was the one that asked for it.
Yeah, he did, and you know
Ah,
that's a very nice thing about the development team. They're very open to requests, right? So if you want to see stuff added, right, that you don't see or features, you know, speak to the team.
Yeah, it's a great point.
You know, they're very open to feedback.
Or to speak to Rogue.
Or speak to Rogue and get him to speak to the team. He seems to have connections. Thank you for sharing the mustache with us this week, says William. I like that. I like that. That's awesome. The mustache should be here more frequently. I agree. Check out that handsome man with the stash. Everybody's commenting about the stash. Everybody misses the stash. You see, it's not just me. It's not just me.
There's no accounting for taste. What can you say?
Well, there you go. There you go.
Thank you, everyone. It's good to see you too.
It's pretty similar teams.
Every name, read them all. Laugh
Oh, it's like plus 10 skill for this gold foil, though.
Yeah, look, I mean, this is Come Get Some, right? Which is another Splinterlands RU player. And if anybody knows the weekend challenge, you know that Splinterlands RU usually brings the gold foils, right? So I believe Come Get Some is carrying forward that tradition. Jose ACL is a player I also recognize.
The requirement, you must have only good foils.
Very, very strong player. Both of these players I consider to be strong, right? Which is why I picked this pair as.
That's a great point that you said, Baku. Like, it is really similar teams.
Yes.
Fortunately, one has levels.
So,
I
think the logic here was against the Thorns go magic, right? Or ranged perhaps. And then no neutrals, and then aim true, which makes things interesting. 40 mana, nearly all of the splinters available, only water excluded.
That's a good point that you're looking at that the one BCX. It's a level 3 versus a level 1.
Yep.
Distance from the teams. And
one's got max, one doesn't.
And it's just max because it's gold foil, because they're all one BCX.
Yeah, sure.
Fortunately for Bottom,
look, I mean, this percentage is not always right. Even though, guys, it says 100% zero. I'll have you know there is still a chance that Mr. Zero can win, right?
So you're saying there's a chance?
No, in this one, I think.
Well, sure.
This one, I don't think so.
Sure, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So your money's on the top guy.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah.
3 has like more health.
Okay. So far, we're looking pretty equal. Okay, still pretty equal.
Not now. See,
there's a missing level on 2 of them there, so you just got to.
Now the difference comes in.
There was one problem with the bottom one that just happened as well, that like made him lose his chance as well, which is that his Goblin Psychic went first, and attacked, and then the other Goblin Psychic went second, so it healed, and then attacked.
I see.
And it does come down to order.
That heal placement was different, and it made.
Well, it's amazing to me. It's that close with 3 cards that were underleveled.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't really, you know, the 0-100% is not a true reflection of how the match turned out. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, regardless of the percentage, like 3 cards being underleveled versus 3 being max level is just really interesting that it was still that close.
So here's the next match between these two.
So 100%.
Jose, another 100% zero. Jose,
well, this one's cheating. There's not all gold foil.
Very
it's not all gold
similar.
foil. Like I don't even think that's the same player.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Maybe he doesn't have all gold foil like Splinterlands RU
He's about
does.
to get kicked out of his guild. Stop. Stop showing
Maybe
this.
we should stop displaying it. Let's not make let's not make things difficult for him, right? Comments before we carry on here. So we got Thorns and Silent Summoners. Unitmaster, feel free to jump in at any time and make some comments, man.
I mean, it's pretty strong play to play a summoner with no abilities on Silent Summoner. You got some advantage there.
Yeah, sure.
The mana the mana's enough, but I think bottom just has more damage.
I think he wanted to just go for Dragon, which is why he played Kretch. I think that's more the intention here.
You don't get any bonus levels there with Kretch, right? I'm not seeing anything that you do.
It is an epic one, right?
Epic.
So it should give you the extra level on the epic.
Rares.
I'm not rares. I'm not seeing any rares.
On the rares, okay, right.
The rares. Isn't X-Master a rare?
So these
Oh, I don't remember. It might be.
These two are rare,
So
right?
might be 2CX.
And Ulof is rare, but I don't think he's got the higher level.
So just doesn't have the BCX cards.
He's not using it. He's not using it. Yeah.
Mm.
He's not using it for that advantage, even though he could.
I think bottom just has more damage. It has like 7, 12, 13 damage. Yeah.
It's going to be doing more damage to the giant than the giant's going to do to it. So that's pretty brutal.
Yeah. And they still haven't killed the taunt monster yet.
Okay.
Now it's dead. But now Toppers is gonna get. Oh well, that's helping, I suppose.
Stun.
Yeah.
But
Stun fire
the
was-
armor just helped negate 1 damage. Oh, yeah.
Return fire just isn't quite enough.
Oh, dead.
Thorns coming in clutch there, but yeah, it's too
But
little, too late.
it's too much damage.
Yeah, there's still too much damage left. Can get some, takes the win, and goes through to round 1. And I think that's the time for us to switch away from our screen. I'm too slow. Had I been more professional, that wouldn't have been noticed. All right, so I'll get up the next games. Let's catch up on some chat here. Wow, Domicile is active today. Very nice to see. Kind of freaked me out when I first saw those percentages, but I wish they were on my phone now. I just did that against Thorns also. I failed Summoner, Fiend, Wood Nymph, Goblin, Sorcerer, Chaos Agent, Winner, Chicken Dinner. Okay. Get that extra mana. Why not? Hello, Damour. J.R. Smith in the house. Welcome. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good. Hello, Team Vanguards. That's what I always want in Silent Summoners, is more damage, massive damage. J.R. Smith, Domicile, and Team Vanguard saying hello. All right. That's chat. How about our panel of hosts? Anything from the Peanut Gallery? Anything interesting you'd like to comment about in Splinterlands lately? So many changes coming through. So many things.
Have you guys bought Deck B?
I have not. I have
not yet. Just waiting.
Unit, what did you do?
No, because there's not any really known uses for it right now. I don't want to hold it for a year or two.
Yeah. When I can use it on buildings, I will consider purchasing some because it's a 20% discount, right? So I think that's a good time to do it.
I'm concerned that maybe it's a false concern, but I'm concerned that they're not going to add uses till they close the window to buy it. So
yeah, I think so for sure as well.
Okay.
Wait.
So it's kind of an hour and everything.
Yes. Well, it's at least now or wait till next time thing. And so I figured I'd pick up some. But
I hope there's not a next time, to be honest with you. I don't like it. I don't like it. I didn't like it to start off with. I voted no, and yet it's still here. It's better because you can't sell it. They made it cell-bound. That is at least one thing that is better about it.
For sure. But yeah, I would have liked if there was like some immediate use at least.
Yeah, I'm not sure really what's behind that logic, to be honest with you.
Well, if you have an immediate use, it's just straight inflation. It's 80% buys you 100%, and the whole issue right now is the deck fee is inflated. Our deck has an inflation problem.
Right. But I mean, that was my argument to start off with, right? We're just inflating more shit. Stop inflating stuff. You're doing it wrong.
But if you lock it up for a little while, and I don't know if
still
late
inflation?
April is enough. Well, it is, but it's delayed. So that's the idea behind staking, and it's effectively creating a little staking contract.
Inflate, let's go, says Scotty Fortune. He says he wants more. Okay, let the printers run.
If there's no like staking time frame, it starts to get a little weird, and it's really unclear why they're doing it. So I don't mind that it's locked up for a little while. But to Unitmaster's point, it could be doing other things for me instead of just being locked up right now.
Yeah,
I hear you. And that's kind of my hesitancy to purchase, right? I'm not really. I don't know. It's okay. So we need to pick a next pair for our round 2 displaying purposes. Who wants to go ahead and pick somebody for our?
I nominated Bakuoni.
I'm still waiting for Monster Tamer, so
You're waiting for Monster Tamer. If you're out there, let's get those games going. We want to watch Baku.
Either I'm like lagging or something, or I'm still waiting.
There has lately been issues where I've experienced contestants lagging out, right? On both sides, and then randomly the winner gets picked. So that old error is happening again. I'm hoping somebody's looking into that and somebody's reported that, because I haven't reported it. Perhaps I should. Because it seems to be like a very frequent thing, or is it just me that's experiencing it? Anybody else?
Well,
I have to play tournaments to notice, and I haven't done that in a while.
This is about the only like live tournaments that I'm playing, so
yeah,
I can only say I've only seen it here, so
I've seen it on my other weekend challenge show, and I've seen it here on this weekend challenge show.
You're probably one of the few people. You're probably one of the people that like sees the most live tournaments in a week. Damour, you should definitely file feedback.
All right, fine. Then I will do it. I will take it upon myself.
You're probably the expert.
Right. Okay. So I'll take that on myself then, and file the complaint. Because if I don't, it's not going to get addressed. I think, and something needs to be done about it. It's irritating. There needs to be another method to resolve it. I'm not sure how. But anyway, they need to try and figure out why the bug's happening.
Well, they could just add in that little spacebar sword fight game.
In which you lose consistently. Sure.
I don't even understand how to play that game, but
because it's not a game, you just lose. You lose always. It doesn't matter what you do, you lose. And you can only press one button, so it doesn't.
I tried to get better, and then I realized I was just getting worse.
Yeah. Well, losing every time. I don't even know how you can get worse than that, to be honest with you.
Well, I thought my little bar was going down slower, and then I just lost in one hit, and I was like, clearly my defense is terrible.
Yeah. You just need to get good, bud. Get good.
I know.
That's what the pros tell the guys that don't know how to play, man. Is get good.
I definitely need some of that advice.
Yeah. Bakuoni, speaking of advice, do you have some advice for our players out there?
About what? Exactly.
Getting
About
good.
whatever you think. I mean, if you want to give them advice about house purchasing, go right ahead. I myself don't really know much about that topic, but I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Give me a sec. I'm just in a match right now.
Oh, there's a match. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. Unitmaster, how about you? We still haven't heard much from you, sir. Any advice out there for our community?
Yeah, if you're not in a good guild, come join YGG.
Yeah, agreed.
Let's go.
I think that's an awesome piece of advice. Speaking of YGG, I'm loving the activity in the committees these days. In the past few days, there's been a flurry of activity in the committees and lots of things happening. I'm really enjoying that.
Anything that can be described as a flurry can't be bad, right? How often do you get to just use flurry to describe things?
Yeah, sure. I hear you. You know, even though there's some like negative, you know, comments or discussions happening.
I've never heard someone use flurry negatively.
Yeah. I didn't. That was not my intention at all. I'm definitely using it in a positive way. Yeah.
Yeah, flurry is a great word. Well done.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Do you have that match at Baku?
I'm really trying to find it, but I'm struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling to find Bakuoni. He's hiding for some or other reason.
If he just
Would you like me to help with matches?
That would be great. Didn't you used to do that? That used to be your job, wasn't it? Yeah, you're like a pro. You're like a pro at this stuff.
I'm like a pro. Yeah.
Swift
the next best
fingers.
thing.
The next best thing to a pro. Well, okay, that sounds great.
It's like GM. It's being professional grade.
Or the GOAT. You can be the GOAT.
Oh, the GOAT.
You can be the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I'm okay with that title for you.
Oh, Dave said shout out if it's the third round already. Did he win and pass through?
The third round is not active yet, but let's have a look at Dave. So
Did he
Dave,
win or-
yes, Dave is through already.
Oh, wow.
So, spoiler, Dave's gone through to round 3, guys.
What?
Destroying
Say what? There's also quite a few other names that I recognize, which I'm not going to shout out loud. There is still some YGG members out there that is alive and well and kicking.
Alive and well.
Well, still in the competition, so to speak, right? They haven't lost their life in the competition.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah, we can show one of those if you would like to see.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. All right.
Let's bring up.
I gotta fix my screen. Give me a sec.
Okay,
Otherwise, it's
technical difficulties, guys.
It's gonna be a terrible size if I
got a match up as well.
Oh, okay.
So William Pipkin says I get a pass because my theme screen is pro and you guys suck. So
yeah, it's definitely true.
So there you go.
You're like staring at my floor here because my chair is all weird.
Well, there you go. Who wants to see floor when they can see like DEC and SBS and all kinds of weird stuff on the side? So here we go, guys. That's loud. That's loud music. Loud music. Let's kill the music.
Sorry, I forgot.
Kill the music.
Is that tournament music or something?
Well, apparently, I always play on silent, so I don't really know.
I can't hear it, so I'm not sure where it actually plays. It doesn't play through my headphones, so I don't hear it at all.
Okay, well, it's playing somewhere. It's playing somewhere. All right, so that was like really quick. And butts are being kicked really fast. Who's at the bottom there? Sebastian at the top. Then
Diethical from
the Brawlers.
I can't say it. Unitmaster, help me. How does that say?
Diethical.
No, not diethical. How do you? What's this?
Nidvalier.
Nidvalier. I think is how
Huh.
the Norse people say it.
I'm glad you're up on your Norse pronunciation. I am definitely not.
Well,
Very bad.
I think probably the closest thing Americans can get to it is in the MCU when they speak about Midgard or Asgard or Nidavellir. That's pretty much the pronunciation there. It's not proper Norse if you really ask a Norse person, but it's as close as American I think is going to get to saying it.
Well, Baku totally cheated, so we only have one match.
Jeez.
I don't know.
I
to watch.
totally, I totally.
So the first one
bribed
timed
them
out.
to lose the first
I don't
match.
know why you weren't nice and let them play. But we'll see how the second match goes.
Bribed them.
So it did time out, right, Bakuoni? I just want to make sure that it
Yeah,
happened.
the first
again, right?
match. First match.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
I don't know if it timed out, but it like just suddenly gave me the win, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
pretty
assumed
sure.
that Baku cheated and probably hacked everything. I think that's the only logical.
Maybe it is cheaters that's causing it, right? And maybe we've uncovered the nest
Baku.
of vipers
bot.
here.
We
But,
found out.
but I'm not accusing Baku by any means. That's not what I'm saying at all. I mean, it could be anybody. It could be anybody, or it could be nobody.
Could be anybody led by Baku.
Okay. So we're still going with Baku's to blame here. All right. So I can officially confirm that neither of the participants submitted a team, right? So essentially what happened is they both clicked battle and it just timed out by itself. And I suspect it's a Hive issue, but I'm not certain. I don't have evidence.
Sure.
I have the second match from the ethical here, not replaying Baku. Baku went through.
Yep.
This is the second match.
Bobcar is saying, I am out. I'm sorry to hear that, Bobcar. Maybe next time. Who knows? Maybe you get a lucky 15 or a lucky 5 spot, right?
I think it's
if
currently
you
like top 30. Like
You need to
still
be top 30. Okay.
Deciding the top 32. So
Okay. Yeah, he's got a chance. He's got a chance of getting a top 5.
It's top 50. Top 50. So he's still a chance. It just depends on what his score is.
Yeah, if he had a good score. I mean,
well, considering like some people like didn't have to play the qualifiers.
Some people get to buy. Some people get to buy, and this is why I sometimes think it's worse, and it's a worse idea to take the buy or get a buy rather, because you have less wins. Your score is automatically lower.
Bobcar had a 1-2.
That's the only way I'm going to make it out of the round. I need to buy. Come
on. I hear you, and that's some people like that. So Diethical takes the win there. We didn't even comment on that match.
Have you guys seen this?
No.
Dark Bakshi versus Scent of Heaven.
Yeah.
They had this is currently their 8th match, I think.
How do you know
this is the final one, but we'll go. Should I show that one next? Were they actually matches that played?
Okay.
They had.
I'll go look. Oh yeah, I see that.
They had draws.
So many draws, one after another.
What is going on? Oh, okay. Well,
did they pick the same teams?
Yeah.
So that happens.
There's finally a winner in the seventh round. But this is the third match between Dad and Cole.
Oh, that's like the most played matches.
That's crazy. It could be bots.
I hope not. One of them is a YGG person.
Yeah, look, it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant to see that, but or it just could be that they're literally just picking the same teams.
Are there any bots for tournaments that are actually play reasonable teams? Because these don't look like unreasonable teams.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're not. I suppose. I wouldn't pick this bot on a bad day, but that's just me. I do believe that Thispa and the other dragon summoner, the Kretch, are the only two that is available for choice, right? Because of the no legendaries rule.
So this was the first battle that they had that was not a draw.
Okay.
I was like, when I first saw, I was like, "What the hell's going on here? Like, why is so
I've seen that
many
when
matches?"
So it used to be that that's what would happen with the timeouts, is you just get a draw with no cards played on either side, and it was like 7 or 8. Now they've just forced one to lose, which is,
Which is
different.
not great.
Well, curiously, this is the final match between them.
Okay. Hello, iJets. Nice to see you, and thank you for joining us.
And I say curiously because it ends in a draw, but we still have Scent of Heaven going through. So I am thoroughly confused.
Did he just get a better score? Or something?
I think if everything
Dark
goes,
Kabashi
it's
won,
very likely
the only one that wasn't a draw. Like, what is happening here? Oh no, that's not true.
No, they
That's
both
not
won
true.
each. Wait,
They
was
both won
Scent
one.
of Heaven in the qualifier? If he wasn't a
Interesting. Let's
qualifier,
go
he might have
check.
had a higher score.
He got kicked out
possibly,
of that.
possibly.
Scent of Heaven is not in the qualifier.
Okay.
Okay. I guess 8 matches is the limit then.
And then it just picks a winner? So
Yes.
weird.
Maybe it's a coin toss. I think it ends up in a coin toss.
Or maybe it just gives it to the. Does one of them have a higher score? Like, there's like a point system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play each match. Maybe like one of them has a higher score or something.
There's no point system on this one because it's live.
Okay.
There's just
Didn't
one
one of
lose
them
draw.
win a match though? The one won a match, right? Isn't that why he went forward?
They
They
won.
both
No,
won
but the
one.
other one went forward, not
Oh,
the one
that's-
that won the match.
Oh,
Well, they
No, they
both won
both
one. I had missed one here. Let me show it because I didn't show it because I'm a failure. Let me
Okay,
fail.
so there's one of each. Okay, so the one guy won, and
Yeah.
the other guy won.
So I showed you the one where Dark Bashi won, and this is, well, spoiler alert, the one where Scent of Heaven.
Scent of Heaven. Fair.
Ah, man, that gold just didn't help. Don't believe it.
8 is the limit of games.
Seems
or
so.
matches.
Seems so. I
And
didn't
then it
know there
just
was like
picks.
a limit.
Be less optimal. Don't tie as much.
I guess it could be the same guy playing, I suppose. That is possible as well on both accounts.
But who would want to just spend more time picking the same team on 2 accounts? Like, why would that be fun?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It is very weird. It just,
That was terrible to me.
why did you just pick a losing team on the one guy and a winning team on the other guy, and then you win? You guarantee you're winning, and then that way, off we go
Seems
to
more
the
likely.
races. That seems more logical, right?
Yep.
I don't really understand. I don't really understand what's happening or why it's happening. I'm confused.
But we got one of each, and then one of them went through. So now we're in
round 3.
3.
We're officially in round 3.
Uh-huh.
Is that top 32 already?
Should be top 32.
Let's see. No, that's not. There's way more than 32.
Because
I think.
there was 69 players at the start. So
Oh yeah, there we
and
go. We're at
10
32.
10 players went into qualifier.
So yes, round 3.
So now you want Baku to read out all the names. Is that what you're saying?
I'll go through the names fairly quickly, and I'm just going to go with names I know. So Wangsmith, Diethical, one of our recent displayed shows, Hercules, Dave the Great, Domicile, very active in chat from the TNA Legion, Blackfoot, Smart Start, Dipta, Scent of Heaven, Ran, Lord Sif, Amateur, Splinterlands RU is here as well. Watari 21, Splinter Stonks, regular winner here on the Weekend Challenge. Come get some. Bakuoni, Shaw, Sibgazda, Gabigol, Willbender, Night Sage. Liz64, Tom Riddle, and Junie. There we go. That's everybody.
Am I the only one that's confused why they both use General Sloan?
Reverse speed, I guess. So it's like they
Yep, that
can't really
makes
use
sense. The other two are both affecting speed. Yeah, that's it.
Unless they want to use Cretch, which does nothing.
I mean, that's a harder one to have. Like, you may not have Cretch, or you may not have Thing.
Team Vanguard's going through to the fourth, he says. I'm there already. See you on the other side.
Yeah, after having a million matches to get around 3 into heaven and Dipto 15092013 went right after it. I don't want you to get confused with anyone that might be Dipto 1509
right. Because that can get very confusing. You need to be very specific here.
Right. And they were immediately followed up with this one.
Kelia always a favorite here versus the Tarsa.
This must be melee anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. It's just poisoned. Everyone wants to be the last one standing.
Okay. Well, there's a little bit of immunity coming in here, so
only one of them has immunity though. So.
Yeah. So that's definitely going to be the last one standing.
His positioning of
not ideal.
He's taking some hits.
Forgotten one.
Hits, yeah.
In the middle would have been more interesting, perhaps.
Yeah, safer. In the middle would have been safer.
Yeah. Well,
but now it doesn't matter.
Now it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah.
Now everything's just going to.
So it just took the shield, so it's fine.
At least it took out the stand for him.
It's still full health, which is the biggest difference, I suppose.
And totally unaffected.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, hello, I'm still here. Hello, okay. I win by default because I survive. Not because I actually did anything.
It's the play. It's always the play.
Sure. The survivor wins.
So just so that we make sure the pressure is fully on, this is Baku's first battle ever.
Finally, we witnessed a Bakuoni battle. That was the original intention. We wanted to see some.
Oh man, you're up against all the gold foil. Sorry, Baku.
So, this time,
minus 10 skill level to you.
Yeah, you hit less. Although you can win with less hits, that's fine. That's fine. I think it's the time mage. Oh, but the time mage is not doing anything.
Huh? Oh, it's slow.
Yeah, the slow.
It's always bring it for slow.
Okay.
Because then I get more hits in.
Of course. That's the idea.
All the slow.
So iJets wants to see the battle between Domicile and Dave Ira. They're both in chat. Okay, we can do that. We can make that happen.
I like that idea.
Domiciles, I need to pick up some more ranged cards. I think everybody needs to pick up some more ranged cards. It seems like our community has not really been buying ranged cards for some reason. And now that all ranged suddenly is a rule set, and you're stuck with only playing ranged, it's becoming an issue. Suddenly I'm hearing the community talking about that.
Yep.
There we go. There's the rule set.
Okay.
This would have been a lot more interesting not in the front, I think.
Yeah, it's got the sneak, right? So he could have, but I think he was going with the Thorns play in the back, but that guy doesn't have Thorns at this level, right? So I don't know. Weird.
I'm a bad player, so don't listen to me.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah, Jinchuala's is good.
Jinchuala is always a great pick.
It's just
No matter-
great.
Chihuahuas, so awesome.
No matter the rule set, Jinchuala is
Oh.
great. I think the one that's probably her worst is the one that doesn't have armor, but even there, she still has 10 health, right? And the Thorns.
Mm-hmm. What is this? This is range only? Yeah, it's range only.
Here we go.
And it's even Stevens, so you lose a significant portion of your cards. Perfect.
Oh no!
That for me should be like an illegal match of rule sets, right? Because it takes out way too many cards. You can't even field the full team, right? In many cases.
It makes it really tricky. Like, to me, you really need to know the cards and their mana costs in each splinter, because you don't have time to go through to see what's there. Like, you just kind of have to know these different splinters, like what range cards you have.
The mist made it even worse. Oh no! And he's life leeching at the back. Yeah.
That's the Murdan Fear for you. Look, I mean, that card's great. I really like that card. It's like a little mini tank in the end if you put him far, far back. Pretty awesome.
Any other requests? Oh, we have a second match from Baku.
That one
Baku
I did
time. What? Spoiler alert.
Didn't think it through.
Yeah, you didn't bring any gold. Ugh, come on, Baku. What were you
That's
thinking?
why you lost. That's why you lost.
For sure. For
Guys,
the gold side.
If you own gold foil cards, you win all your matches. Didn't you know?
That's what I read.
Mm-hmm. I read also that the bot favors you as well.
Oh, right. And the bot favors you. Okay. Wow, that's like a double whammy. You definitely need to buy gold foil cards.
Any other requests, or should I just pick another match at random?
Let's chat a little bit about some Splinterlands stuff.
What? Splinterlands stuff? Okay, if you say so.
Let's do that. Or let's catch up on chat. Anything interesting being said? I wasn't really looking at the abilities, just going off of memory. I'm a gold player. Yeah, we often do that when we're playing in the higher leagues. We forget about what the lower levels don't have. He was just way too fast. Beat the bot. Bakuoni.
Yeah, I see that.
So Bakuoni is being accused of botting. Ooh.
I think he's being accused of beating someone that's botting.
Oh, okay.
Unless I misunderstand the accusation.
Maybe. Accusations can be tricky that way. It is a pleasure, iJats. I love taking into account chat's wishes because you are part of the stream here. So definitely on my streams,
what's going on?
I always do that.
I'm really glad that Damour does. I don't really know how to read, so if he tells me what you say, then it's great.
Timeout.
Are you getting another timeout?
The timer was gone to 0. Oh, what? No, he just suddenly, I refreshed and he came back in.
Okay.
I was like, what the heck? What's going on here?
Baku is holding up our whole tournament.
I don't know. It's just like the timer was at 0, and it didn't show he like submitted a match or like.
Oh, we have another YGG match we can watch while we're.
We can do that, or we can watch one of those others that was requested before those two people. If there's a second match there.
Oh, we did. We saw both of those.
Oh, we saw both of them. Okay, all right. Sorry, I apologize. Talking too much.
No worries.
I'm looking too.
So we got Blackfoot and Smart Start.
There we go. Nice.
Some
nice.
of our
Smart
some of our
start.
regulars.
Smart Start is a regular here. Blackfoot, of course, as well. YGG member.
Oh,
So
damn,
Kelia
what the
versus
hell
Kelia,
yeah.
obviously always popular here. Some sustain here at the bottom with the
Gold cards.
gold, but more specifically the Scavo and the Guardian I was talking about with the sustain side of things, the repair
Fine.
and the tank heal, which are also gold cards. So yes, technically that was a correct statement. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the sustain plus the demoralize is a really nice combo.
It is a lethal combo.
Unfortunately.
Usually when I play sustain, I lose. I don't know why that is.
Well, it takes up 2 spots here, so there's 2 slots doing no damage, just doing sustain.
And there's another spot buffing damage, maybe making up for that with the Inspire.
Oh, I won by RNG.
And technically also not doing anything, right?
Haha.
So that's good. That's good. So Bakuoni got a coin toss and he went through. He went through.
You'll be surprised.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Okay, I'll go take a look at that. This is the second one from Smart Start. And
oh, nice. We've got explosive rats in the front here. Unitmaster, feel free to jump in here with some bronze commenting from a higher level player perspective.
Okay, I'll look for a chance to jump in here.
When I'm not spouting something nonsensical. Okay, I see what you got here, Baku. I'm ready to see this coin flip.
Hell yeah. It's best coin flip ever.
It's going to come to one monster versus one monster. Who's going to be the last 2 monsters? What do you guys think?
I'm looking at it, so I'm not allowed to guess.
Oh, you're not allowed to guess. Okay, all right. We're not watching that game right now, so
we are not.
So that doesn't help the prediction game at all. We need some visual. We need some visual cues.
Okay. Well, I'll put it up here as soon as
it's done. Yeah, of course.
So many shields.
That Zenith Monk is healing the win here.
Yeah, split damage is not helping at this point.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not doing much. The Kelia takes the win.
All right. So Baku's coin.
Okay. So who's going to be the last monster alive? Wendiku and Zenith Monk? That's what I
would assume it's going to be. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Or maybe Zenith Monk and Zenith Monk. Tied. Okay.
All right, let's find out.
Let's see. Okay, well, that's quite a lot dead in the first round.
Oh.
Okay. So Zenith Monk healing.
This is the coin flip. Just who got to go first?
So my prediction was pretty damn accurate. Zenith Monk.
Would you look at that? The
You had
regular
one level.
oil went first and hit him.
So guys,
It was a level 3. It was a
we've-
level
we-
3.
No,
we've
mine's a level
officially
2,
busted-
right? Is it
yes.
level 2?
Yours is
Oh.
level 3. It was
Oh,
level 2.
mine is level. Oh, that's because I used the wait. Oh,
So-
I used the high level
Your
crit.
Kretch.
Yeah. Wait, no.
He just
Oh,
didn't
he
have a
just-
level 3.
He just
Yeah.
didn't have a level 3.
Didn't
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, I didn't
Wow.
even notice that.
Wow.
That one
Wow.
speed. So you
Okay.
got to attack first.
Nice.
Yeah.
So myth officially busted, guys. Goldfoil
Oh,
does
no,
not
not
always
really.
win you.
It's
a
not
higher
plus
level
10
regular
skill.
foil.
Oh,
Oh,
It's a higher
damn.
level regular foil, and you win.
who
So
knew?
there you go. You heard it here first. Granted, you also heard the rumor here, but you know. But we'll not have
We're
it known
hoping, don't worry.
that we spread rumors.
We are now in round 4.
That sounds exciting. And have we got a top 16 list of names? Who's going to read the names for us?
I nominate not me.
I
Not me.
Oh, is it Unitmaster?
Yeah, I can take a turn.
That sounds exciting.
Too late. You're just like, oh, it's too late now.
What are we round 4?
Yeah.
So,
So we
yeah,
got
round 4. That's it.
Splinterlands RU versus Hercules, Drevba versus Willbender, Scent of Heaven and Tom Riddle, Blackfoot and Splinterstonks, Bakuoni and List 64, Sip Gazda and Lord Sev, Ryan Van Guardia and Dave the Great, and Jaffa and Arznai Ibish.
That's a hard one. That's a hard
That's
one.
a typical one. Yeah.
That's-
Ibish.
That
Yeah.
sounds like some-
But there's 5 YGG people still in there, and none of them are playing each other this round.
That's quite nice. So that increases our odds of having somebody at the top at least, right?
I mean, in theory, we'll see how it goes. It's Baku after all. We expect him to take it all.
Sometimes, but many times he disappoints, right? He like falls out. Here
Oh
and
my
out.
goodness! You're just gonna tell Baku that he's a disappointment right here?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the best way to do it. Try to sit it live here on air.
Well, here's his first match from round 4.
But you know, at the same time, I have to you know put one in his feather or a feather in his cap. You know, he has
One in his feather. I like it.
my idioms can come out of very weird places.
I have an idea where that one came from.
Oh, you do. Okay, well, great. Perhaps you can educate me because I certainly don't know. Anyway. Bakuoni has been a winner here on the Weekend Challenge, so he certainly
At least twice, right?
Yeah, for sure. So you know,
Once streaming.
that cannot
Only
and
once on
once
stream.
on stream. So you know that cannot be taken away from him.
That is
Road
way
Pattern
harder.
okay, or does he take part more occasionally in these streams? He is okay. He's just going through a little bit of a rough time, busy time. But he is okay. We are keeping in touch. Thank you for the concern, iJets. But he is fine.
Oh, Baku, that's just dirty.
What did Baku do?
Oh, straight into thorns. Like, oh.
So
I couldn't
Thorns
really
hurt.
tell what he was gonna play.
Thorns hurt.
Whatever. Stop cheating.
What?
Thorns can never be cheat because there's something like Reflection Shield. If your opponent plays Thorns,
Not a bronze.
you play Reflection Shield.
Not a bronze.
I don't think there's any reflection shield in bronze.
That's
Oh,
true.
Actually,
That's
there,
true.
there is one, I think. Is it the what's that new Dragon 7 mana card with like Reflection Shield and Revive?
Oh,
I don't know if it's a bronze that they get
Oh,
Reflection
sure.
Shield.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
forgot her name right now. The promo card, right? For Reflectors?
I don't know.
It's not the promo card.
Wait.
Well, sure, Contessa, yeah, it's a promo.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
it's
Is
the promo.
it is the promo. Okay. Yeah, sure. So there is
Thanks
one.
for the name. It was escaping me entirely.
But she's a legendary, though, isn't she?
Oh, it's a revive first. Okay, never mind.
Oh, that's a
Thought-
good point. She is a legendary, and she wouldn't be here
She
anyway.
wouldn't be available here in any way. So yeah, I think that just makes bronze even more sad. So, yeah, sad life for bronze people, I guess. You don't get reflection shield.
And you get Yodened all the time.
And you get
So-
Yodened all the time. That's like awesome to be bronze. Although there's no Yodens in this tournament. You won't be Yodened here.
It's true.
Oh man, I'm gonna dread playing up from bronze because I recently got to manage a new account.
You should watch.
And
You should watch Rogues play out of bronze. He did a recent video on.
I just cheese it now. I just go Jinchuala.
Jinchuala.
Jinchuala, everything Jinchuala.
Chihuahua is the win. Chihuahua is the win. Just go Chihuahua. It really is a cheat. It's a cheese code. Use
Hope
it.
they all
Cheese
crash.
code. I like cheese.
It's a good cheese code. It's a good cheese code. It
Hungry.
just beats everybody in
Oh,
bronze.
Dave the Great made it through. Did he?
Dave, that was battle 1.
Oh no, he didn't.
Hey,
not yet.
spoiler alert.
I said not yet.
Let's go. Let's go.
Battle
Let's go.
2.
You have
Ooh,
no time to
61
think
and
about
39. This one's closer. Ooh, armor up. That's why they both went.
Okay.
Say,
Yeah, I'm not a big
You
fan
can
of
have it.
Rand up front.
I think top is just faster. He just
Maybe.
attacks faster
Why though? I don't see any speed.
because
differentials.
he's got Regal Parrington and he doesn't have the recharge unit, so
Okay.
he's attacking more.
He's consistently okay. All right, more
Yeah.
damage per round. More damage
And
per round.
then since Dave's second unit, the tank unit died, his range immediately fell into first position, which can't attack.
Yeah.
So then that means he's got like 1 less damage.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Dave confuses me with this third match. You guys can. Dave,
Why did he
you-
put a
what
chicken in it
happened-
or something?
What happened, man? What happened here?
Chicken and egg.
Well, the rule says confusing. Like, why
So-
did you do this?
Reverse speed, poison, water
True.
speed, equalizer.
But he chose Kelia on reverse speed, which is
Well, he doesn't really have much other
So
choice.
what sprinters was available? It was Kelia, Earth, Death. I would have gone Death with the reverse speed personally.
I mean,
Or
reverse
Earth.
speed is like built for Earth.
Or Earth.
Or
No,
Earth is
I
built
wouldn't
for-
have gone for Death because Death has low HP cards.
Yeah.
And no
in
poison
some
match.
cases. But you're equalizer, so you're going to get the same as
Oh,
everybody,
true,
right?
true.
So it doesn't really matter in that way.
Let's see.
Hmm.
But then
Yeah,
I
to me,
don't.
the Kelia wasn't very helpful here because poison doesn't help out with shields. The speed is harmful.
Yeah, you're actually disadvantaging yourself by playing Kelia. You're losing speed. Yeah, that's definitely something to be careful of, guys. When you choose a champion or when you choose a summoner, if you choose a summoner that gives you a speed bonus in a reverse speed match, you will be penalized. You are going to
3 rule
penalize
sets
your
in
team.
brown and bronze is brutal. it's a lot.
I think it's too much for bronze. Honestly, I don't think bronze should be seeing it. I think it's a silver gold thing, perhaps, and higher. Honestly, I mean, even for me at gold level, sometimes 3 is hard. I like not seeing 3 all the time. I like seeing it sometimes. I don't like seeing it all the time.
Because maybe the idea there was that there's not a ton of speed yet in water and bronze, but it may have been just a little bit.
I'm surprised the Earth guy didn't play Goblin Tower.
Goblin Tower is like the card to go to in that race. It's so good.
I mean, Earth has got so many really slow, like 1-speed monsters, right? It's built for reverse speed.
I think
Goblin Tower stays 1 speed all the way to max level. Like,
Yes.
it's just beautiful.
Exactly.
but I think Death would have probably lost to Earth because just because of the damage. Because Earth has a lot of like slow, high hitting damage cards.
But they have low life, so you help
No,
equalizer.
well,
you
they're
get rid
just
of the
slow
tips
and
over.
they're big
Yeah.
mana. Let's see. They have Uloth, which has 3, and they also have Hunter Jax, which has 3 and a 2 speed. And Death usually just has 2s for damage. So I think the Death would have lost out still.
Less damage.
Is there any life leech in that range that would have helped Death?
They just have like 2, which are like really low damage.
Yeah, it's the Bonesmith and the Life Sapper, right?
Yeah.
And in bronze, they don't really do much damage. Yes.
I figured we'd keep watching Blackfoot and Splinter Songs.
Sure.
Go at it.
That's good.
Oh.
Wow. On the 4th round, like almost the complete right side, everyone lost. Except there's like 1 match left going on.
Pretty close battle here in the end. Life Leech coming in clutch, I think.
So, do you have a favorite summoner from Rift Watchers? I'm in love with Ilthane, so I wasn't sure if anybody else has it.
Ilthane. Wait, no. Immortalis.
Chalices and legendary ones aren't fair. You're right.
Mortalis would be Chaos Legion, right? So not Rift Watcher, technically speaking, right?
Okay, Rift Watcher. Rift Watcher, yeah, Ilthane. Yeah, definitely Ilthane.
I'm hearing many people say Ilthane is the best. I'm kind of.
You don't like life. I know. I got it. I heard you.
Yeah, look. I think Ilthane is great, right? I cannot deny that. The +1 speed is always.
The return fire.
And having returned fire, like in life, is like a really
strong
counter.
Yes.
Shield bearer, right?
Yeah, especially since Shield Bearer doesn't get it until Diamond.
So it's a really strong boost to the life squad. Cannot be denied. And the reason I probably don't like her is because I don't have a life team. If I had a life team, I would probably like her more. But that's just my personal.
Life would probably be the most expensive one to get currently with Rift Watchers. So it's understandable.
Sure, but I think that was since the start, right? People picked Ilthane right from the get-go as the OP summoner, right?
And plus Busan is just like no other.
Sure.
Reflection Shield, Reach, and Cleanse.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then Dumak is like, he looks good on paper, but I haven't seen him doing like
too much.
Yeah,
he was interesting. He was. I thought he was going to be interesting, but I haven't really seen him, do well in matches.
Yeah.
So here is our round 5.
Top 8. We've got top 8. Splinterlands. Are you Mr. Sib Gazda, which is a new name for me? Ryan Vanguardia, Team Vanguards, I believe, in chat. Blackfoot, Drevba versus Bakuoni,
right.
and Jaffa versus Scent of Heaven.
So we've got 3 YGG still not playing each other.
And that's
we
pretty
all
damn,
dodged each other.
that's pretty damn impressive, right? I don't know how that happened exactly, but here we are.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. But yeah. Man, for round 4, the whole of the right side almost completely lost. I was like, ooh, wow.
So you're saying you need to be on the left side if you want to win. Is that
No,
what you're saying?
apparently it looks like if you're with me on the right side, I might win and then everyone else loses.
Oh, right. So you're the black sheep. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
I make everyone else lose.
That would probably be a good idea. Uh,
Mhm, mhm. Ooh, baby, what's this team?
Ooh, we have our first battle. Our speediest competitors, speediest team pickers. Ryan Vanguardia and Blackfoot.
nice. So
Nice.
the Ilthane spoken about coming in at the 0. So let's see how OP it is. Return fire doing work, especially with the range ones, but yeah, in the end, magic does come out on top yet again. Thorns matchup. Blackfoot, no. Ryan Vanguardia walking away with the win there. Nicely done.
And unfortunately, that is still the only battle that's finished in round 5. Everybody else is slow.
Right.
Everybody else is taking more time with their picking.
I'm being as quick as possible.
And this is
You
why
know, Baku, I don't really want to hear about anymore. You're cheating. Whatever you're doing.
this is why we used to do the town hall, right? So that we could have something to fall back on. And it has kind of been retired here on Rogue Patterns Weekend Challenge, but
so far.
it may get a comeback. It may get a comeback.
But was there a lot on last week's town hall?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't really done a town hall since we've stopped doing them on weekend challenges.
I never watched them. I just got caught up as Danger showed it to me.
Exactly.
Same.
And since we haven't been doing that, I've kind of been very lack in getting updates from what the town hall happenings
Currently, I've looked through the summary.
Yeah.
And it kind of just talks about Deck B and the tower defense game. And then it shows like some eye candy for the land territories and filters for the UI, and then some what the land looks like, and then that's about it. So I'm not too sure there's much to talk about.
Unless you're a win land guy, probably not.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Unless you're win land. When can I use Deck B?
So I'm not really a win land guy, so for me that's not really an interesting town hall.
Oh, there is one change to tournaments, which is that it starts at 15 minutes intervals.
Oh yeah.
Instead of every half hour. I'm not sure how much that will affect, but that's about all I see. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Any comments from anybody in our?
Was there something good we missed? And by that I mean people that paid attention missed. I obviously missed all.
Hi, Techie. Welcome. Boomber says, "Oh no, Blackfoot." All right. I'm just getting the giveaway Nightbot up and running here. I've got some active people in the chat. Sadly, if you want to be part of our giveaways here, you're going to have to make sure that you're on the Twitch chat, the YGG SPL Twitch chat. That's the only place you'll be able to be picked up with our giveaway machine, the Nightbot. We've got a. Is it a gold foil, Lorkus, or is it just a regular foil?
Yeah, they're gold foil.
They're gold foil. So we've got one
Nice.
BCX Deep Lurker and Mycelic Infantry gold foils up for grabs here for our audience members. 2 lucky members in the audience is going to be picked. You need to be active in chat in order to be picked. So make sure that you're chatting. Make sure that you are on your way over to the YGG SPL Twitch channel. That is where you want to be chatting if you want to enter this competition.
Can you share that link in the chat,
I can certainly share
Mr.
that.
Host?
Of course, that's a
I forgot
very
to sign in.
that's a very good suggestion there, Mr. Stash.
My stash has to be good for something.
Well, it's definitely good for suggestions. I can attest to that. I just need to get to the right place, and then I can share that link. There we go.
This is the second match between Blackfoot and Ryan Vanguardia.
Ooh. Ooh.
So there is your link, guys. Get over there. Make sure you are chatting and saying something. Right now, I've got 5 eligible people.
For 2 cards. Wow.
Yikes.
For
Good
2
odds.
cards. So that's a fairly small pool of eligible people. But if you get there quickly, you're still going to have some time. Have we got a match up for viewing yet?
You mean besides what we're watching?
Right. That's because I'm not looking at that screen.
Oh, sorry. This is match 1 between Baku and Drevba.
Baku and Drevba. Okay, nice. Kretsch versus the Kelya.
Okay.
A little bit
Okay.
of sneak damage here from the Chihuahua, which I like. Sneak protection, rather, not sneak damage.
And we have. Thank you, Baku. It's very convenient when you go ahead and give me a second match while we're still watching the first one.
That's also
No problem. No problem.
That's the speed we like to see. That's the speed. Keep that up.
Well,
Keep that up.
I was
Yeah, we like
waiting.
that better
for
than
my
your
opponent.
hacking.
I was waiting for my opponent, so
Oh,
it's exactly my fault.
okay. The blame game. I like that.
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Deflect.
Yep.
Move.
Deflect.
Move and deflect. Dodge. Okay. I get it.
That extra level, man, helped out on that Demon Shark.
It's the level.
But no. Oh yeah. Level. Yeah, definitely.
You were 3-2, right?
Yeah. I keep thinking that Demon Shark is like a common.
So,
It's
guys,
way too awesome to be common.
You have a Deep Lurker. That's a common.
I know. That's which is ridiculous. That doesn't make sense. And
So
the fact that Dwell is not legendary.
Mm-hmm.
I've still only got 5 people, so I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice with the 5 people I've got.
We still have some time before our final round.
Okay, all right. Let's do that.
If you want to go, it's up to you.
Yeah, we don't need to rush it.
What's the link?
We may need to change it to
I can go into it.
a keyword
See the link though.
because currently it'll time out after 5 minutes, right? And these people will lose their spot. That's kind of what the rush for me is. But we can just do it again
we can do more of the cards and do the other one later.
Has the link been posted in the chat though? Because I didn't see it.
It's about 7 or 8 messages down by host.
Yeah.
All I see is the YGG SPL Twitch thing.
And that's how you enter. I don't have that other one. I don't really run that other one. I don't have access to it or wherever it is or whatever it was doing it. I wish I did. I don't though. I don't.
I just use a wheel. We can do that if late at another time. But this is
I've
good.
got the Nightbot, so it's linked up or hooked up to the Twitch SPL chat. So that's kind of what I'm using at the moment. So if you're active in chat on Twitch, you will be able to be picked by the Nightbot for a prize, right?
Yeah.
It's not as cool as the other one, I know, but it does the job. It does the job. Semifinals, and then there were only 4. Blackfoot, Bakuoni.
We didn't get to see it there, but I'll show you. The new one to Sip Gazda knocked out Splinterlands. Are you?
Nice.
So I guess we could watch that while we wait.
Yeah, that certainly should be an interesting match, right? Because Splinterlands RU is definitely a staple here. It would be interesting to see what SB Gazda did to knock out the champion.
Yeah, like how much not gold does it take to beat all of the gold?
Not gold.
So Domicile says he loves the Exploding Rats. So do I. I think it's a really great card. I don't know why more people don't play it.
It's really situational. So I mean, if you aren't familiar with the situations when it's awesome, it probably just slips your mind.
Sure. You're right.
1 health is rough in so many situations, but
yeah, there are not many other viewers on the other channels, I do believe. Most is generated from YGG SPL. Is what I think.
Yeah. What should I do here?
don't lose, Baku. Don't lose.
I'll try not to.
So that was round or fight 1.
The Death Squad taking the win there. Next we have Alkalia versus Tarsa, Water. So here's the Exploding Rats, right? And Equalizer is probably the best place to use it, where it gets the extra health.
Yeah. But that shield is doing a lot to help them out here, I think.
Sure.
Nice. Oh, I guess speed too just makes it rough.
That is the difficulty with Kelia, right? What makes Kelia so strong is that extra shield, that extra hit, and their ability to just hit faster.
It's just such a decision to make: plus health, plus melee versus a shield and speed, and you see the difference.
Yeah. Most of the time, Kelia wins out this fight. Not always though. I've seen
Vega wins sometimes too.
I've seen some Tarsa wins on this matchup.
Sorry, I'm just being useless again.
Oh, the speed is really hurting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a no-go. Too much damage.
Yeah. I'll play it.
We have one match in either of these.
Well, that sounds.
Baku is taking on Blackfoot in our YGG
matchup
team match
of the century.
Century. Okay.
Oh,
Let's start with Joppa and Sip Gazda since we were already on that train.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Let's stick to the Sip Gazda.
One YGG will definitely go through the finals.
Who's it going to be? That's the question. Is
Probably
it you,
not me.
or is it somebody else?
Well, the only other person would be Blackfoot.
Blackfoot, yes, that's the name I couldn't remember. I'm sorry. Blackfoot for not remembering your name. Taunt being employed, going down here at the end of round 2.
Good use. Good. Oh wait, never mind. Huh.
Fairly evenly matched up at this stage. Okay, now things are not looking so hot for the green side.
There's a decided damage difference here.
Yeah,
Yes.
and one's like life leeching constantly.
Yeah, becoming tanks, mini tanks.
Okay, well, it's not ready yet, so we're going to go with the first match of our YGG.
Let's go. Congrats on that win, early win, Spigazda. I remember Black Sheep easier than Blackfoot. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Being a Black Sheep, I remember other Black Sheep very well.
I like this idea, Baku. I didn't pay attention to who won, so I'm watching.
No, seems good idea. Unfortunately, not so.
No,
Didn't
okay.
work out that way in the end.
I liked your blocking and melee from anywhere idea.
Yeah,
But the
I
life
thought that
leech-
was a good idea as well.
The
But
life leech
apparently-
just conquered. The life leech conquered.
Apparently, it wasn't good enough.
Was not awesome enough, Baku.
Riftwing
yeah,
is
I know, right? I was like,
Be more awesome.
Riftwing is
Riftwing just
Riftwing
dodged
is
too much.
more awesome than you. That's just
You're
the way
only
it
4
is.
wins away from like a secret prize that we don't even know what it is until you win it.
That
You gotta win.
dodge just destroyed me.
Round 2.
The black sheep
Yazda
from the
and
white
Jaffa.
horde. Okay, that's nice to know.
Let's see.
Tarsa versus Tarsa here, but yeah, the magic, more magic on top seems to be coming out.
I mean, Sipgazdo was clearly expecting there to be some sneak coming.
Yeah.
And that did not happen.
Unfortunately for
It
him,
didn't pan
no.
out. It didn't pan out.
So even with the level 1 cards, Jaffa
But that
won.
leaves them tied 1-1.
Jaffa got the 1. Okay,
And
so now
now
it's
we have a second match between Baku,
Baku and Blackfoot.
What's going on here?
Mr. Blackfoot, 92.
Oh,
Aquatis
So
coming
he's
in
okay.
with-
They're
with the
silent.
Oh,
0.
crap.
That is interesting.
oh damn. I did not realize Earth had more, water had way more damage. Yeah.
It is a lot of damage.
Did not realize they had
Everybody's
way
got 3 there.
The opportunity.
like, holy crap.
You thought Magic could do it more,
I
but
thought the
maybe,
more HP would do
There
more.
falls Baku.
maybe it was because Silent Summoners, right? You weren't getting the +1 Magic.
Well, I
think
thought it was
probably
'cause I
because you
had,
aren't
like,
using any gold cards.
No, but I think we've busted that myth already, right? The gold cards does not guarantee you the win. It does not guarantee you the win.
If you say so.
Oh, damn.
We've got the
Blackfoot.
match to prove it, right? We've got the match to prove it. Just watch like 10 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago, and then you'll see. Yeah, so that means we're officially in our finals, right?
No, we are still waiting for the tiebreaker between Jaffa and Sipgazda.
Well,
There's a
4th place
tiebreaker.
or 3rd is good.
Did you give away a card, or is everyone just going to
Not
read?
yet, but we can
Oh.
certainly. Look, I can flip
There we
over
go.
to that side of things very easily, and we're gonna. So currently, I've only got 3 people eligible. So you may want to get active in chat again. That giveaway is happening now, guys. So make sure you say something, and if you do, you'll have a chance of earning either a Deep Lurker Gold Foil 1 BCX or a
Mycelic Infantry.
Mycelic Infantry is the other one that I was referring to. Okay, so now I'm back at 5 people. Those 5 people, here we go. Congratulations, or congratulations to one of you, rather. Mr. Domicile, in-game name in the chat, please.
Congrats, Domicile.
Congrats. I think you've been a very active user today, so well deserved. And thank you for participating. Your contribution is appreciated. Day 1, he says. Well, there you go. First attendance, and he gets something. Well, I think it's well deserved.
Do you have that in-game name for me? Can you put it in our private chat?
So domicile IGN in the chat, and then we can send that through to you. IGN in the chat. That is not active here, sadly. It is not. It's not part of the Splinterlands setup. That setup is in Splinterlands, but it's not here. Or Splinterlands TV, rather. So domicile, is that your... Okay, so let me write that down. DOMICLE. There we go.
We have our tiebreaker.
I've copied it into the private chat, Lorkus. You can just...
Thank you very much.
Copy from there. And here we go. Jaffa versus Baku. SP
Sivagazda.
Sivagazda. Kelja versus Kelja. Axemaster coming into play here. Axemaster, of course, always a favorite here on the bronze and silver tournaments for the weekend challenge. A very, very regular presence on the winning side.
Poor Sivagazda just didn't have enough gold.
It's okay. Okay, we're still sticking to the gold wins. Okay, fine. We'll go with that. Hal almost missed the timer for my battle. Ooh. Domicile coming straight out and saying he's using Hal, the bot, for the tournament. Okay. Those are some heated words. They may not go down easy in these parts. Domicile. Be careful.
What's going on with a bot?
I'm just kidding. Never mind.
We're making things up now. We have a top YGG officially because we have our final two.
Which is awesome.
So he gets the gold foil Regal Periton, which congrats, Blackfoot.
Where is the link to where everyone else is? So I think you're in the right place, Blackfoot. You're where you needed to be. I think you may be a bit late, but I do think there is one more giveaway, right? And you are currently not entered. So I will share that link again because perhaps you're not chatting in the right place. So here's where you need to go. That's the link to YGG SPL. If you get there, you can enter or type something in chat and you will be able to enter into our giveaway.
iJet says, gold has been in mankind's mind for thousands of years. I fear the stream will not change that.
Yeah, it's kind of an obsession.
It's just so shiny.
It's shiny gold.
Bling,
Everybody
bling.
wants gold. Bling, bling, bling. Okay, I get it. It's a thing.
Let's see.
Great Splinter Bro. Okay.
So how has everyone's seasons been going?
I got some gold foils finally. I really liked my chest. It's only like 4 or 5 cards, but there were 4 gold foils and a legendary. So
Wow, that's pretty damn impressive.
that's a good one.
I'm assuming that you're playing in the champion level. Is that right?
Yes.
Or yes. Okay, so champion chess. All right, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty damn impressive.
I was pretty happy. Yeah. It was 2x gold foil of Noah the Just, 2x of Willie Koyoshian in gold foil, and 2x of Skoke Dustblight. So I guess 2 legendaries.
Okay.
Nice.
Interesting.
Out of 8 chests, which was pretty awesome. A couple of days I've gotten like nothing.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I've played one of the outside manage in Diamond Champion. I've had like 10 chests and like 0 cards. I'm like, what the F is this?
So it's gonna
What-
take a while.
What's the 33% I hear? Is this
Okay.
33%? Doesn't
Um,
seem like it.
yeah, I'm still I'm still adding up to see, you know, how it turns out as opposed to, you know, the previous system.
Oh no!
I
Our
think
first battle. Our first battle.
Someone time out.
so that's what's happening. There's a timeout. Okay, that's
No, and our final. That's terrible.
that is terrible.
Who's time? Oh, okay. Time out for Blackfoot. That's good then. For him
And
at least.
the sad part is, last time we had also in the final we had the same situation, right? So it's very, very frustrating to have this happen.
Yeah, that's not
It's
an exciting final.
it's not a fair way to determine a winner, right? Because nobody really gets to play, right? Both just have to sit and watch things time out, which is pretty damn.
It's pretty fun. Like if I like that and paint drying, it's like pretty.
Yeah,
good.
very, very equivalent in the fun department, you know, measurement there. But what can we do? What can we do?
We can commiserate with poor Jaffa.
Yeah, we can, and Blackfoot, of course. Let his suffering not go unnoticed. Domicile says, I'm finding my way back now. I still have a 3rd season in a row that I'll finish in Diamond. And Crimpton, thank you, Crimpton. Appreciate your support here. Yeah, sadly, we've got a little bit disappointing end here with our finals. But, you know, we do still have some giveaways up for grabs, which can add a little bit of excitement here. So
A little bit of color.
make sure you get in on the chat, guys, if you want to be eligible for our final prize here. What was the first prize, Lorkus, that went out already? What is the...
Domestic infantry. So we have what's left is the deep lurker.
So the deep lurker is up for grabs, guys. So let's make sure you get active in chat, and that's the YGG SPL chat specifically, right? You need to be there. If you're not there and chatting, you don't have a chance. Yes, the stash is in the house. He has joined us, and so is Unitmaster. He is a quiet type guy, but he's definitely here.
He's the deeper lurker, as you can imagine.
He is the deep lurker. He is the deep lurker.
I'm just listening and soaking it all in.
Soaking it in. All right.
Like, I don't know how to engage because Lorkus isn't making any sense.
Well, that does make it difficult. That does make it difficult. I'm not going to lie. It is certainly a layer of complexity to this show. But I think without further ado, we've got 7 people eligible here. I'm going to give it a spin, and we're going to say Mr. Lazybones 240. He doesn't like the 420. He wants to go 240. So
Turn it on its head.
240 it is. You are the winner. Congrats, Mr. Lazybones. What is your in-game name? Can you share for us? And on that note, thank you, Mr. Lazybones, for sharing that.
I got it. Thank you.
Have you got it? Okay, that's easy, quick and dirty. Guys, on that note, I think we're gonna say adios. It is a little bit of a sad state of affairs to end on that note for a tournament. It's going to be a random winner, but either between Mr. Blackfoot or Mr.
Jaffa. So I guess we can just send them both their packs because they are the winners of their
Look, I mean, they're both getting packs. Either of them, one of us is going to end up on top. The other one's going to end up on bottom. There's 30 seconds left, says Blackfoot. Okay.
I wasn't going to say it, but all right.
We can wait the 30 seconds. So let's see live on air. Can you bring up the what is that section of the tournament? It is the arena, and then we'll see there who pops up after the battle concludes.
They are battling.
Oh, they are battling? Well, that's great news.
What it says. It's the first time we've seen that. So from these two. So I think this one might actually get a match.
Well, that's great. That's great.
But I did send them their packs because I thought that was convenient.
Not over yet. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the card. Thank you for the conversation. I appreciate you all. Nice tourney, Bakuoni. Yeah, well placed, Bakuoni. Coming in fourth. Here live on air, as always. It's a great achievement here from you.
Always appreciate it when you're willing to lose on air with us.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Or win. I mean, you mostly win, but we like to make fun of the losses more. You know,
losses are more fun. It's great. It's great to make fun of people, man. Don't we all like doing that? Or is that bully? Is that bullying?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as long as Baku is still winning most of his matches. As
long as I don't get knocked down the first round.
It's less fun to make fun of me because I'm just gonna lose anyway. We need somebody that's good.
Well, I've been witness to you winning some things, Lorkus. I cannot, that cannot be denied.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
I hear you. That is certainly something to be said for that.
Oh, it's ended.
Okay, so the results.
We have a final. We have a match. We have something to watch.
The results are in. The results are in, and our winner is.
I think we know who.
Obviously, Blackfoot. Since
because it did one match.
Damour, the woke army will blast you.
Blackfoot.
Nah, they probably will. I'm not a very woke person. I don't really do the woke thing very well. I will probably be cancelled at some stage or other. Very, very likely in my future.
Was this just RNG?
So it's the gold that wins?
No,
the gold doesn't
regular.
Win. So
I think it must just be RNG because these are very close to mirrored teams.
We're proving yet again that the gold foil does not win the game.
Yeah.
Definitively.
I'm surprised by this one too, based on what was left. I would have thought the Spire would have.
Oh, he couldn't kill him. Oh wait, no, he can.
It was splitting the damage because of Sneak, but that was.
Yeah, boom. Okay, he just had more people hitting, and he survived one more round. Which lost the speed. There we go.
Did it. Congrats, Blackfoot.
And the Blackfoot takes it. Congratulations. And on that note, I'm going to say thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. It's been awesome. And we will see you again here on the Weekend Challenge.
See you guys next week.
See you guys in the Splinterverse. Until next time.
Keep on playing.
Keep on playing.